Okay, now let's get into the nuts and bolts about how you're going to put your presentation together. First of all, you are going to look at the instructions right here on the left-hand side of your class. You're going to read all these instructions. You might not have to read all these questions, but it's probably a smart idea if you do, because these are really a lot. I've ask all these questions every time or when I've interviewed, and I've had all these questions asked to me. There are a couple of things that you need to understand. That is the elevator speech, and I will give you an example of that. But an elevator speech really tells me why you're looking for this job. It tells me what you're passionate about, and it tells me why I should hire you. When you're done with your elevator speech, I should want to hire you. And it's something that you want to practice. It needs to be less than 90 seconds long. Oh, what do you know? All the things that I'm really looking for is right here under introduction and elevator speech. Did you tell me your name? Tell me what your job desires. Did you use the job that you desired? Did you use powerful words? Were you prepared? Did you practice? Is it less than 90 seconds? Pretty straightforward. I want to check all these boxes when you give your presentation to me, and that way I know that you are prepared for your elevator speech and you're prepared for your interview. An elevator speech is not something that you should write down. I mean, I would write down just kind of some overviews. I'm not going to go into elevator speech right now because I'm going to give you an example and of the PowerPoint that I'm kind of what I'm looking for. So I'll save that for later. But it really tells me why I should hire you. The second thing that you're going to need to do is answer 3 of the interview questions that I've laid out in the instructions. Pick any of the 3, I don't care. Then you're going to want to use this interview closing 5-point closing. And the reason that I want you to use it is to get used to it, because it's a great way to put a bow on your interview. All interviews end with, so we have more people interview, even if you're the last. We'll get back to you the next couple of days. Do you have any questions? I don't want you to say, well, yeah, what happened to the last person that you hired? Because I'll turn around and say, well, we fired them because they sucked. We're not going to have to fire you, are we? So don't ask any questions. The first interview is really about what you're going to do for me. Don't ask any questions unless I ask them of you. What I want you to say is something like this at the end of the interview. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. I want to let you know that I'm going to be your best employee. I'm going to be an asset to you, and I'm going to work hard. I also want to let you know that I can work well in a group. I've met some of them, and I look forward to being a part of the group. I also want to let you know that I love the idea of working for Parkco. You want to name the company? I'm going to call it Parkco. And I want to be a part of their growth. I'm going to be an asset to the company. But above all, I really want this job. Can I have the job? I'd love to start on Monday. And you want to smile. And you're going to have to practice that. But I definitely want that to be part of your presentation. And your conclusion will, and that's pretty straightforward. You're just going to say, thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big, but I want a conclusion. I don't want you to say, okay, that's it. That's important. Okay, there's the kind of the outline of the presentation, what I'm looking for. I guess I'm going to skip to the next video and just actually do a presentation for you, record it, and show you how it all works. Oh, one thing. Where do you get the software that I'm using, the Screencast-O-Matic? So it's right here, and there's actually a link built into it, and it says, hey, it's external. Are you sure you want to go there? But we're going to go there, and you can download it for free with no problem, and you can actually do it on their web or download the software. The web works just fine. I really want a link, not a downloaded video that I've got to wait to download. If you send me the link, I can just view it off of YouTube. But some people don't want to have a YouTube account. Some people don't want to have a public link. you know, if you're gonna have a YouTube, you might as well get a YouTube account, and you might as well just put this video on there. It's not gonna kill you. And okay, we're over 5 minutes, so hopefully that answers, gives you some ideas about what's going on. And then when you see the video that I'm going to do, hopefully that'll tie all the knots for you and it'll make sense. That's coming up next. Hang in there.